Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, the Filament Files. I do appreciate everyone coming back by and hitting that subscribe and that like button for me, please. What I want to talk about today is one of my favorite prints to date. It was really nice printing it. It was actually a print that I had to put together. And it was really enjoyable. But most of all, I really liked the print, how it turned out. I liked the model, the person who designed it. It's a really good model. What I was going for, I was looking for an LED light. I wanted some type of LED glow or accent lighting or something like that. And I started out with one. You can kind of see it here. It would have worked out great. The base was not sturdy enough, just my opinion. And the slender one-piece light would have been great, to put in the corner or something like that for a little accent lighting. But it just wasn't sturdy enough. As you can see, it bends. It doesn't stand up straight. It looks really good with the light. I got it all fixed up and everything. But I come across a Japanese or a Chinese lantern type of light. And the aesthetics, the looks of it, and I just kind of like that style. I didn't like how long the print was going to take. I wanted something simple and easy to print and just go with it. But the more I looked at it, the more I said, if I'm going to learn the 3D printing and all the aspects of it, I might as well go on and try it. So I downloaded it and I started to print it, and it went really well. The A1, I can't say enough about it. This is the only 3D printer I've ever used, so I don't know anything to compare it to. But man, this thing's a beast. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really impressed with it. Especially some of the other stuff that, like I said in my past videos, that I've used laser etchers and cutters and wood carvers, computerized wood carvers and stuff like that. And compare, this is a breeze. This is like working a regular printer. You just put something in it and you get something out. Easy. I love it. But the light was really enjoyable. Printing the screens for it was very simple. It went together really well. It had a special slot for the light controls, and it went together well. I think on a couple of the sections I had put in supports. It was saying it needed supports. Now the caution was yellow, so it was still printed without it. I believe I actually went back to the Maker World's person's site to read up on the descriptions and everything, and I suggest y'all do that. Read the descriptions really well, because there may be some things you need to do to get the best print possible. I think I read that it did not need supports, but a couple of them I did put supports in them, and it put supports in the holes, as you can see right here, where the pins go to connect each one together. It put supports in there, and they were a little difficult to get out, and a couple of them I forgot to get out because it was flat, so it looked like it needed to be flat, but there was little holes there, and you had to dig those supports out. Now, when you when you take a support off, sometimes it'll leave a little bump. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what it did on this model. Inside the holes where the pins go to connect them together, so the pins didn't go down all the way. So there's a little gap, not much, but there's just a little gap in between it. Now, as an armchair quarterback, I know nothing about printing, but it would seem to me that you would not need those connectors if they were just printed in with it. And I don't know why they weren't. Maybe it's because they wouldn't be strong enough for the way they were being printed. I'm not sure, but that would have made it a whole lot easier if it could have been done that way to be put together. But it was okay. It had to use them. Didn't use no glue on this project because I wanted to build it and make sure it was going to be what I wanted. I didn't want to make anything permanent in case something didn't go together right, this, that, and the other. But y'all, it really, really turned out really well. I can't say it. I got to give all props to the person that designed it. Me being just starting out, it's just amazing to me how these people can design this stuff in the CAD programs and this, that, and the other. And I think I'll get there one day. I don't know if I'll be as good as any of those, but I think I'll be able to use the CAD drawings to make a part or something that I need around the house or something like that. Something maybe simple that doesn't have too many measurements to it. Just basic things maybe that I come across that I need. But yeah, I would highly recommend printing this. It worked out great. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna cut the lights off and I'll turn it on and show y'all what it's all about. All right, hope y'all can see me here. I'm gonna turn it around there. Let y'all take a look at it. But it turned out really, really nice. And one of the things I really like about it is the way that the light glows. Now I don't have the other one hooked up because I have the control in this lantern here. But I wanted to tell y'all that this one, but you can see how it just leans. But this one, the diffusers weren't that well, where you saw each individual LED. And I didn't really care for that. But I like the glow. I do like the glow. But you can see some of the spots where it just won't go down far enough because of the and I can get in there and try to clean that out, and I'm sure it would go together fine, but I'm okay with it. See how some of the spots, but I mean overall, if you don't zoom in on it, it looks great, folks. I really enjoy it. So yeah, guys, I would highly recommend that. It was like I said, it was a fun project. It took a few days to print out. But overall, I'm happy with it. Happy with the project. I'm happy with the Bambu Lab A1. Everything's working good on it. I'm gonna do a little bit more review, a little bit more what I thought, what I think about this, and I've had some hiccups with it, but we'll get into that in another video. I do appreciate y'all coming by and sticking with me to the end. I also want to mention, this is all new to me. 3D printing is completely new. Don't take my word on anything, please. There's a lot more people out there that is a lot more knowledgeable than I am, and I would refer to them. Just do some research on YouTube. You'll find them. They're great. You get a lot more information, a lot more in depth. This is just my journey, and I'm doing it one day at a time, and I'm learning as I go. And I hope that y'all can leave me a comment. Tell me what y'all working on. Let me check that out. Maybe I'd want to print it out. I'm always looking for something new and different. I try to stay away from the tinker, little toys, little trinkets, little spinners. That's not my thing. I really want functional prints like this multi-board, stuff that I can use. I've done a few things that are stuff around the house that I could use, and a couple of useful decorations. But I try to stay away from the toys and the figurines and stuff like that. But yeah, show me, let me know what you are printing. Give me some ideas. I do have a print that I'm coming up. I'm going to let y'all follow me on. It's a big one. I think a 14-day print. But y'all stick around for that. Thanks for stopping by. And until next time, go make something.